What's up, Aries? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. I'm stoked to be doing your reading today. We're going to be asking what is coming towards you at the time of viewing this. So whenever you see the video floating along your feed, this is when you are meant to find it. That being said, of course, be discerning. Never give your power away to tarot or online tarot readers. This is just all meant to empower you. And it's just a vehicle for self-introspection. So if you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Aries and cross-watchers to pray for you, send you our good juju, it lifts us up to lift you up, say hi in the comment section. That gives us something that we can focus on that represents you. We start with a message, openness. Open the windows of your soul, Aries. I am open for what is of beauty and good. I accept it with thankfulness. Hell yeah. I like that. This mudra clears the bronchial tubes. Yes, there's a physical correlation to each one of these cards, and makes your breathing easier. In cases of acute breathing difficulty, maintain this mudra as long as necessary, and I will show you the mudra in just a second. In chronic cases, perform it 4 times daily for about 5 to 10 minutes, or just call 911 if you are having breathing issues. I just want to throw that out there as an option. Just trying to make you laugh. But here's how you do the mudra. You stick your pointer finger out and you put your thumb together with your middle finger, like that. Openness opens the windows of your soul. Hey, you guys, we're going to get into tarot right now, but I want to mention I need your help with something. And that is largely just... my Aries haven't discovered this channel. So if you're watching this, you're a very special Aries. Not many of you guys know about this. And that's because anybody who does zodiac related things, there's 12 zodiacs, there's 12 demographics you have to basically break into. So if each one of you is so powerful, if you feel so called to be generous or show your support, there's a hype button. Now, like button is really important, but there's a hype button down below, and only smaller channels have this, and it basically gives them a chance to be seen by the algorithm. So if you hit that hype button, I'd be so grateful. Thank you so much. All right, on to your reading. Well, right away we have Queen of Cups. Who is this? I'm suspicious. We're gonna get the general idea of where your tarot reading is going, and then we will unpack it with more detail. Nice 10 of Wands. Okay, these came out together. They're going to clarify each other. Wow, we've got the Ace of Wands though. That is an opportunity, fiery, very passionate, and a World card. Tell me who this Queen of Cups is. I knew there was a reason I was suspicious. Flying right on top of it, the Six of Pentacles. Awesome. I'm gonna tell you right now. Queen of Cups can sometimes represent Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Does not have to, but it's somebody who's more on the emotional, sensitive side of things. It's not associated to gender, so you can throw male, female, they out of your mind. This person in particular, I think you've had some words with, or you've had some friction with. Maybe that was within the context of competition, or maybe that was in the context of disagreeing with something. Either way, there's been friction. I want to tell you something, that in this relationship, something is balancing out. There's a generous energy here of the Six of Pentacles. It's a fantastic card because it's representing kindness and reciprocity. So I hope that that is a good sign for you. Let's get one more out. Okay, and we're done. And seen. We have the Death card. The Death card is not a literal death. In most cases, it's just simply something moving out of the picture now. So this is almost closure to a situation or a scenario. Okay, and to compound that, we have the Ten of Wands, which is closing an exhausting chapter. It's like, some of you guys are not quite at the ending yet. You have some time to go, but you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. What is this chapter that you are closing? Man, it's been a bit of a dark night of the soul with the Hermit. Only in the dark can we see the light of our own lantern. Only in the dark, in situations like these that you've gone through, can you really see who you are or what your own truth is. And that's what this has been about. When we get more clarity, it's you've been very tenacious. You've been holding on stubbornly to something. Now this could have been like This is a little self-protective, this energy. Excuse me. It's stubborn, it's tenacious, and it's like standing up for yourself or standing up for something that you believe in. I'm noticing how bright it is in the background. I hope that doesn't bother you. I think it's kind of cool that how the sky and the water are bright, white, gray, blue, matching each other. So this is regarding that 10 of Cups, or excuse me, that King of Cups. This is only being, I think, the King of Cups because the Queen of Cups is already used. I think it's the same person. Holding on to what? Rejection. Holding on to, so there's like this, I think you've been in a space with this individual where it hasn't been moving forward for a while. And there's kind of this acceptance and disinterest in making anything move forward with that 4 of Cups. It represents apathy, disinterest, a rejection of sorts. So it's been in this space that you are actually closing this period of time up. And now your whole energy shifts. This is where I got excited and I was like, oh, Ace of Wands. So now it's like you're letting something new in. And I want to remind you that the Death card, it's all about rebirth as well. So it's literally like moving something that's dead and dying out. And that's not in a bad context. That's like seasons, for instance, letting the trees are dropping their old crumpled, dead, withered leaves so that new buds can take its place. And that's what this is. So this is your new life, your new bud. Let's find out more about it. So this is a big, huge transition here. There's a transformation. With Temperance, it's about rebalancing. You might be coming back to self, coming back to your disciplines, what makes you feel strong and confident in life. So that could be even physical disciplines like, you know what, I'm going to make my bedtime by this time, or I'm going to eat this way because it makes me feel really good, or whatever it is. But there's an opportunity that is hidden in all that. And I want to find out more about that opportunity. It's exciting. And it's new. This has all been pre-shuffled with you in mind. I just pre-shuffle it beforehand so that I spend all the time reading and not shuffling. Okay, tell me more about this opportunity. What is balancing? Wow. You're coming back to the people who matter. You are doing some major healing. And some of this might surprise you. You might be doing some healing to seemingly unrelated things. For instance, you might have a friend who reaches out all of a sudden and they're like, hey, I don't know why, but you've been on my mind a ton. I know it's been years since we talked, but want to get coffee. Or, this has something to do with your past. So you could be, going through your memories and being like, you know what, I last time we talked, we exchanged some tough words. We had a fight, or, we've had friction. 5 of Wands with the 6 of Cups is nostalgia, friction in your past memories, and getting healing there with the 6 of Swords. So that's what's balancing. And it seems to be what's fueling a lot of change here. That's what's adding the alchemic aspect. Is that a word? The alchemy aspect of this transformation. It's adding the magic, basically. It's as soon as you start doing some old past healing, and that's done usually by action. Because Ace of Wands is an action card. So that is like, now I have to say this disclaimer, you have to do what makes you feel safe. So don't get a hold of anybody that you feel unsafe around, or what's best for you. But this is like, if I'm going to cut cords, I'm going to do like a ritual, or I'm going to go on a walk and envision it. Or maybe I need to call that person up and just kind of add some closure or get some healing. So it seems to be the catalyst for something really transformational here. And it's leading to some insight. The 3 of Cups in reverse is a friendship or a connection that went out of alignment. It went bad. Like maybe there was some jealousy here. Maybe there's a third party energy here. Maybe it was a friend that you had a falling out with, but you're getting clarity, Aries. This is very straightforward reading. Ace of Swords is an aha moment. You're getting clarity somehow. And it's revolving around Here we have Aries. This is Emperor, ruled by Aries energy. And it's a take control kind of energy. That's what you guys are known for. It's kind of a cool thing to be known for that. But this is where it's been meddling with a pattern, a behavior somehow that hasn't been serving one until now. Like it's breaking some kind of pattern, some kind of behavioral pattern. Maybe this is being in the wrong kind of friendships, you know, and it's clarity around that. Like, man, you know, this is why we had shaping. This is why we had issues. It's like they weren't accepting me for who I am, the Emperor, and I'm breaking these chains and moving on. There's a very strong message of a transformation happening. You're doing something in the physical realm, I think, to bring balance around healing. So you can create your own ritual. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, the classic call a friend up, or, you know, you can write them a letter and put it in the fire and burn it. Whatever it is, I just want to grant you that creativity. It's all yours. But it seems like you are realizing something. This aha moment changes everything. And it gives you perspective on a relationship that went bad. And you are breaking free of that. The Devil card has no hold on you anymore. So when we have stuck areas in our life where we keep on falling into the same relationships with the same patterns over and over again, it's not until we actually stand back and observe it that we have choice. And when we have choice, then this devil has no power over us. We can simply observe, oh, wait a minute, that's the route I usually take. Not going to take that one this time, you know? So it's being self-aware. But that awareness all comes from this Ace of Swords, this realization of this clarity. Lastly, we have the World card, and this is so wholesome. This is a big expansion energy, and it's like being done now with an old chapter and now starting a fresh new chapter in your life. So we have a very strong theme of, hey, you are closing up on something big and karmic with another individual, and it's not in bad blood. There's understanding there, there's reciprocity there, there's a lot of maturity and light at the end of the tunnel. This took some time, I can tell, because of the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. It's like you had a dark night of the soul in there. You might have felt alone, but even being alone was kind of even a side note. It was like you needed it to be dark in the room so you could really see your own lantern, your own wisdom, who you really are. And this, whatever this is with this individual, it's stagnant. 4 of Cups, you can look it up. It's stagnant. There's an acceptance around it. It's just not going anywhere. There's a disinterest there. And then we have this revelation, this energy, tightening your life up, rebalancing it, making it healthy and wholesome, and then boom, brings us to this card we're about to unpack, the World card. Exciting new beginnings, expansion. There could be travel here, open-mindedness to people and things that are different from you. Oh my God, followed by the Fool card. It's just what it looks like if you're able to zoom. It's just this dude who's got his little knapsack on his back, and you know, life is but a dream. So this is introducing new experiences, and I cannot stress that enough, Aries. New experiences, things you've not experienced before, AKA, but it comes with a 10 of Swords. So it's upon an ending, and a quick ending of sorts, that you start something very fresh, beautiful, alive, and positive. I hope that is helpful for you. Please consider liking, hyping, subscribing. Help me out. Help a girl out. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.